Yes, people, Team Talk Podcast, episode 50. We're here. 50 episodes already, guys.
Cheers to that.
Raise a glass.
Yeah, cheers, man. 50 episodes already.
50 episodes, that's solid still.
Yeah.
Shout out to listeners.
Shout out to the regular listeners, the first time listeners. If you're here for the first time, hopefully you enjoy the show. I thought I'd do something different. I've got the gang with me. So, Ibs, we saying?
I'm good. Very
of course
good.
you are.
It's a good Sunday. God's day.
Dots, Wagwan.
I'm alright, well, I'm okay, but I've got stuff to vent about. We've just seen a 6-1 humbling to Man U. I should be happy. I should be ecstatic. I lied.
Let me go around.
Well, no, I should be ecstatic, but fam, I'm not.
I'm on a similar time to Dots in it. Like, happy, but not happy about a few things as well, man.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah.
And
Man U fan.
And Kev.
Another Man U fan.
Alright, so subscribe to the channel, follow the Insta, follow us on our journey as we continue giving you more content. So we're gonna get straight in it, man. 6-1, Man United Spurs.
Did anyone see a 6-1?
I don't.
No.
This guy's mocking. He's mocking.
Oh,
no one predicted that, boy.
Guys, where do I start? Listen, the floor's yours. I don't know where to start with.
Now start off with the red card, because guys think...
No, before the red card.
No, but start with the red card.
We have to, because like you said, we get to the red card. Because
before
it was
the red card,
Like,
Maguire.
Simple.
Simple. It's Maguire.
Spurs had 3 chances.
Nah, Maguire. I done told you and coach.
Strap onto Maguire.
I said Maguire. And everyone was,
I've been
I gave a list. I gave a list, G. I gave a list of all these defenders.
You're only now arriving to Maguire.
I gave a list of all these defenders playing Maguire. Nacey went, Ibs Sanchez. Yeah. 2 minutes, 3-4 minutes later, Maguire's heading it back drunkenly.
Wrestling his own player.
And then
I've never seen that.
That means
I tried to break it down like,
no.
You know the ones, what means that trying to get wrapped?
This is my point. United are willing to spend 90, 100, 110 on Sancho. But the problems ain't up front. The problems is your defence.
Simple.
You have got 2 centre backs who, Bailly was drunk for letting someone past him. Wan-Bissaka is drunk.
They said the perfect partnership.
Exactly.
Was Maguire and
let me say that.
That's what they said. Certain man said that.
Maguire was 80 mil and he's still not getting nothing out.
Just on that, I didn't say it was a perfect partnership, but I said Lindelof has to come out, and it's obvious Ed is not going to buy a centre back. So why not bring in Smalling? You're letting the guy train on his own. I did say Smalling as well.
This is what we're not on. We've passed Smalling. Smalling's been there for 7+ years. He hasn't established. He came at the same time. Maybe just before Jones. They've had their chance. The Joneses and the Smallings. They've had their chance to be the Vidic and the Rio.
Yeah,
he's collecting money,
free money. 10 years.
He's collecting money. So what I'm saying is, Smalling, we've passed that. We just need to go and get a new centre back. But right now, with us, we don't have a choice. The centre backs we have, there's not a partnership there. Bailly was the one that if you're going to use anyone next to Maguire, because he's cost 80 mil, Maguire has to play ahead of Lindelof. Yeah, cool. If we're going to use any one of our defenders that we've got left, it had to be Bailly. Bailly's just shown today that he's not even good enough to have a partnership with Maguire. So Maguire's shown himself as well today. He's not good enough to have a partnership with Bailly. So what we have to do right now is put all 3 of them out there. Just to put the numbers there.
So can Maguire be dropped?
No, he cannot. At this present moment, he cannot be dropped. Because you're dropping him for who?
Fonsu Mensah.
No, he's not.
Are you joking?
I'm saying we have to. I'm saying right now. I'm saying Samuel. I'm saying right now. We have to go. Whoever it is, it could be Fonsu Mensah, that thing. But we cannot play 2 at the back.
No, but I'm saying
we can't play 2 at the back.
Mentioned 3 at the back.
Yes, 3 at the back.
Why not put Fonsu Mensah?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Why not play him in at 3?
I agree with that.
I'm just.
I don't mind. Me personally, I don't mind Maguire in the middle. Bailly on the right and Fonsu Mensah on the left of him. At least the 2 either side of him have some pace.
Okay,
at least they have some pace.
You're playing 3-5 at the back, whatever you want to call it, yeah? Someone up top is getting sacrificed then, bro.
It has to be done right now.
Who is it?
Greenwood.
Is it Greenwood?
For me, news is coming out that tell us from Porto. I think the agreement's been reached.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
And maybe.
So wait, if you are saying 3 at the back, I don't know if you remember Luke Shaw played in a back 3 and he played well. He had Williams out on the left.
You might be looking at that.
So you might have Tellers left wing back,
but also,
and then Shaw in the back 3.
But also, Oli could be looking at. Well, he's got a lot of stuff to look at after today. But he might be looking at maybe the Tellers guy. He might not be great defensively, but going forward, he might create more. being the wing back. Was when you're on the wing back, you're out and out the winger now. So you have to provide from that way. Because Wan-Bissaka ain't going to give it to us on the other side going forward.
Let's get back to the game. So so United take the lead, a penalty. It was a penalty for me.
Yeah, it was a penalty.
We started very well, and
On the front foot.
I looked at the lineup for Spurs, and I said, this back four: Aurier, Dyer, Sanchez, and the new boy Reguilon. I thought we can get at them. They're vulnerable.
We should have.
Yeah. And after the penalty, we got 1-0 up. How many minutes was it?
Maybe 1-2 max.
1-1 straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're thinking, alright, cool. Let's not concede another one. Straight again, 2-1. And they had 3 chances before Martial got sent off. They had 3 consecutive chances where they should have been maybe 2-3 up.
Yeah.
Martial, let's talk about that quickly.
Hang on, before we get to that, because like you said, they had 2-3 chances, and Ibs made the point that it's your defence. What about your fantastic midfield? How are they just doing a ball over the top? Where's your shape?
That's why I said
defence. That coach is saying defence is not just. This is what a common misconception. Defence is not just the job of the defenders. You have to have a shape. A ball should not be going from the back straight over and Son is in behind. So I don't know what's going on. It's deeper than just. That's why I was trash. Let's get that right.
They were all trash.
I have to apologise on that. It was telling me. I think today Maguire, his charges, his pants have been pulled down.
I'm saying today he was.
Let's put this
Today he was.
You are so dumb. He's been like this.
But this is what I'm saying about. This is why I will defend Maguire to a certain point. I know what Maguire is. For some reason,
what is he?
For some reason, I'll tell you this right now. People would not be getting onto Maguire as much if Van Dijk didn't go for similar money and doing what he's doing. Guaranteed. As soon as Van Dijk went for 75 and then Maguire goes for 80, you are now comparing the two automatically.
Because Maguire, when he was at Leicester, I mean, he was playing well, but
he was in a free.
He was in a free, but also he wasn't getting the constant.
Yes, and in England, when Maguire was playing, what was he in as well?
Yeah, 3.
A 3. So there's a pattern there with Maguire.
So
this is
that shows you that
but this
he's
is
not
what
as
I'm
quality
saying.
as
This is what I'm saying.
You can say about the price tag, but the bottom line, we're judging him on his football.
Simple
and
as
players
that.
making errors after errors.
I'm not
At
saying-
what point do you say, because me, I'm happy. I said, you know what, I thought these were being harsh on Maguire. I'm not saying I thought he was sick, and I said it, I thought that they were just, but today, I'm sorry. He's still got his boxes on, but his pants have been pulled down.
What I'm saying is that I'm not saying that he's not making these silly mistakes. What I'm saying is that if you go to Leicester, if he's playing in the back 3 and England's playing the back 3, that's when we obviously go back to the Man United staff and whatnot. Okay, you bought him for 80 mil, but where has he flourished? That you've seen him to buy him for 80 mil. He's flourished in the back 3. But we put him in a back 2. But we put him in a back 2 with someone that's not even certified either. Like Lindelof, he's not even certified in the back 2. Bayou's injury record is mad. He's not certified in the back 2. So what is the OLE plan that we have? He has to go to a back 3 just to even protect him.
Just for Maguire.
Let Kev go. Let Kev go.
For 80 mil, you better make sure he shines.
Let Kev
But
go.
if the 80 million is making error after error, at what point do you say, hang on a second?
Listen to what I'm saying. If you watch United even last season, when we was playing in the back 3, we look much more solid, and that's when Maguire looked much more solid.
Everyone looks solid in the back.
No, not everyone. No.
Yes, bro.
No. I'll tell you why no one.
Why do you use back 3?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Because
they can't work. Why do you use back 3?
Because they're not solid enough.
Because they're not solid enough.
What we can't do here, we can't do it. It's not Royal Rumble. We can't do it.
Okay, so let me explain my point.
Land quickly.
You're saying you guys are saying that if you're playing the back 3, that means you can't play in the back 2. Rare. Okay, that's what I'm. No, but that's what you're saying, no?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're saying you're not good enough to play in the back 2.
Fine.
Okay, cool. But that's not a problem if you can't play in the back 2. I'm saying if you're buying a defender for 80 million and you know Maguire does better in the back 3, you must go around what he does best.
I'm sorry, actually. Maguire has played in the back 2 with Evans at Leicester.
But listen, we're talking about Leicester.
So wait, hold on.
England,
you can play better in the back 3. You can't say you can't play in the back 2.
No. Let me counter that. Yeah. See when they play back 2. Remember Leicester's way of playing is counter-attack football.
Yeah.
So they
have
get
to soak up pressure.
So they don't have what it takes to be able to control it in midfield and then try and penetrate and then get countered on. More time, they've got a nice setup. Indeed, everyone's just protecting. Yeah, exactly. So then that's why he gets protection. The thing is, United play differently, and when we attack and when we are pushing for the lead,
you attack.
What does Maguire do? What did Maguire do that I was saying in the group and I was so pissed off? He steps into midfield and he gets involved. Suddenly...
You see that Son chance where he miscontrolled it? I don't know what Maguire was doing when he was.
Okay, so this is why I catch Lloyd out. This is why I catch Lloyd out.
Go on.
Where did Son pick up the ball? Whose side was that? That wasn't Maguire's side. That was
Regardless,
Bailly's side.
they were
So where
both
was
pushed
Bailly?
up.
Bailly was Bailly's side.
Bailly was missing as well.
Bailly was missing.
That's what I'm saying, you
Bailly
can't
was
just
missing
keep-
as well. The last person, the person who was running against Son was Matic.
Yeah.
That's a mismatch straight away in pace.
What's the mismatch?
Wait, I'm
It's
going
on
to say
Bailly's
though.
side,
I want to say, let's just get off this for a second. We've identified here at the table, Maguire. You know, you guys are not fans, but Bailly was supposed to come in for Lindelof today, and he was sloppy. Even the free kick that came so quickly, Bailly was sleeping.
Maguire was more sloppy.
Maguire's pushed out. Yeah,
He's just come into the team.
Yeah, wait.
This guy's supposed to be captain.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be commanding the back.
Hold on.
Can I just ask
This is the cover.
Samuel, can I just ask this?
Go on.
Are you blaming Maguire for...
Pour him up, fill him up.
Hold on.
He's empty, fill him up. No homo.
Are you blaming Maguire, for Son's first goal?
He's partly. It's not all. He's not.
Okay,
the first person.
What point are you blaming? Because Kane has gone into the midfield and he's followed Kane into the midfield to put pressure on him so he cannot turn, and he's committed the foul. Once the foul is committed, and Son's just run through, Bailly's back there. If Bailly just steps to the left and just is awake for 2 seconds, the chance doesn't happen. That's just Bailly's fault.
So now, look. So
Let's
guys,
get it right.
wait,
Hold on. Let's get it right. Yeah. It's not all on Maguire, but he's the 80 million. He's the captain. He's the
Cool.
So let's put spotlight on him.
Alright, cool. Fair enough. Let's conclude that bit, yeah. But right. So
and to add to that, the fact that he's captain, the fact that he's undroppable, the fact that every time some mistake is committed, he's undroppable because how many games has he played?
He's the captain. Who else do we have? Drop him and then put who? Go on, you're the manager.
Now that's what I'm not understanding.
Drop him and
what are
put
we
who?
saying there? Because Maguire is clearly, even though we're not rating the defence, Maguire is the best out of that defence.
This is what I'm
so
saying.
you're saying drop him,
You see
and
how
you bring what Rojo in?
It's actually so bad. If I'm replacing the back line, I'm looking for 2 centre backs. I'm looking for someone to replace Maguire as well.
They're not there. But they're not there.
Look, guys, we're gonna be on that all day. Yeah. When the send-off happened, you know, and even before, like I said, before that, wave after wave of attack. After that, the attacks kept on coming. Now we have to talk about Ole's tactics here.
What about the red card first?
We spoke about the red card. Oh yeah, we didn't speak about the red card. Yeah,
the red card.
So red card
was
Martial.
Either you give them both yellows or you send them both off.
Wrong decision. Yeah.
Wrong decision.
But let's just talk about it though. I mean, Jose in the documentary. I mean, we saw behind the
Lamella.
scenes. We saw behind the scenes of it. Jose, you don't like nice guys, yeah. You have to be a see you next Tuesday, basically.
Yeah,
he wants them kind of guys.
Yeah.
Lamella's done a job on Martial.
Lamella is the biggest see you next Tuesday going. Like you get me, he's the biggest one. He's like a little, you know, the ones in foot. If you're playing against him, you just want to beat him up. He's that type guy. So Martial fell straight for it. He fell straight for it. He got bamboozled. As soon as he knew what he was gonna do. I'm gonna hit this guy. He's gonna hit me back, and I'm gonna go to ground.
Coach,
simple.
Do you reckon Jose targeted Martial?
100%. He knows the player.
Because there was no, it wasn't like before, like Lamella challenged Martial in a dirty challenge or and vice versa. There was nothing previous to that.
Yeah.
He looks like he's just come up to him. Oh, he's the guy that
Boss told about.
Said, give him a little elbow and he's reacted. Do you know why? Because Jose's probably seen it in training before. His petulant attitude. He's probably seen it. Like, yo, if you can do it,
you've managed a team. You've managed a team. You know them.
He knows which players have trigger buttons.
Just how
obviously Martial just fell for it.
Just in the documentary, how he said like Pogba's going to play that ball, and he played the exact ball that he knows them. Yeah. He knows them like the back of his hand.
And the same way when he's talking about Man City, when you're on the yellow card, you know exactly what they're going to do now. They're going to surround the referee and try and get you guys sent off. You need to be aware of it.
Cool. So we can all agree that both players should have been penalised or just not.
Yeah.
Because it was a coming together. It was handbags, basically.
Handbags.
Yeah. Cool. Now on to Ole. Yeah. A lot of managers, I reckon, are making changes before half time. Like, this is bad. They're just coming at us.
This is 5 minutes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Let me change something here to try and maybe either stop the bleeding.
So now you're down to 10 men.
Stop the bleeding.
We're 10 men now.
Okay.
Let me stop the bleeding before half time and let's just get into half time.
So what change would you have made?
The typical Fergie move. When we go down to 10 men in that situation, he makes a change, and what he tries to do is stop the bleeding.
Answer the question.
Stop the bleeding. No,
we're
bleeding.
Can I ask a Coach said what change you made, and all he said was Fergie.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was gonna make
Answer the question,
Hold on. We just heard Evra talking when he said he was part of the team that got blasted 6-1.
Yeah.
Was Fergie in charge then?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. So therefore, when you just mentioned Fergie straight, like this is what Fergie still.
I wasn't even going to Fergie.
What I'm saying, what change would you have made?
Just answer the question.
What change would you? Do you agree with his comment that he should have made a change?
So do you think he should have just kept it
at first half? Do you think
he
should have changed
or
it?
should have made some changes?
No, you needed to make a change.
What would you change? What would you have changed?
Listen, I would have either packed the midfield.
How? With what players?
We've got Van der Beek on the bench.
Let him answer,
Yeah,
bro.
so you could either take off Greenwood, Van der Beek more, so we have more control in midfield. Something has to change.
No, but
Oli gets paid.
this is what I'm trying to call you. Warning you, Samuel.
You leave Rashford up top, so do the running.
You're saying so we should have went 4-4-1.
Yes.
So you should have brought Van der Beek on and taken who off?
Greenwood.
Cool. So who would have been our 4 in the midfield?
Van der Beek,
Yeah.
Pogba,
Yeah.
Bruno,
Yeah.
and Matic.
That 4 across the whole pitch.
Bro, Matic at the anchor.
Okay. You're saying play a diamond.
No.
Bro, a bank of 4.
That's what I'm saying. But a bank of 4.
No,
but
not a
you're,
bank
you're,
of 4.
Pogba can play off the left. Guys, what I'm trying to get at...
Did you see Aurier's goal? Can he play off the left?
Okay, wait. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, would you have made a change?
No.
Yeah? And because we saw the way the first half could have been 5-1.
The only change.
Shaw was still bombing
The
forward.
only change we had.
Shaw was still bombing forward, was he not?
The only change we had
When
to make,
Oreo scored, was he not bombing forward?
the only change we had to make was take Bruno off. Whether you bought Fred, whether you bought McTominay,
You agree with
it
me
doesn't
then?
matter.
What I'm trying to say is, should he have made a change? Yes or no? You're saying no. Are you saying yes or no?
it's
No,
not
no,
about
no. That's what I asked you. What change?
He asked a clear. Yeah, he wants to
I
know
said,
the exact
what
change.
change?
But wait, what
You
I'm
said
saying,
Van der Beek.
what I'm
Exactly.
saying is, yeah, my point is, Oli didn't make a change. That's my point. He should have made a change. So whether you're right then.
Samson. Okay, let's.
I think George is just trying to explicitly say what change would you make.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
fine.
that question
It's
is
a
on
simple
the
question.
spot question.
Guys,
He's not prepared for it.
Guys, what I'm
And in that
saying,
moment, okay, you will
listen,
make a change.
you
There
make
was
a
no
change,
change
that's what I'm saying.
made.
There
There
was
was
no
no change
change
made. And
made.
he's saying you will make a change. You're saying what change?
This is why I don't rate. This is why I don't rate though. You can't just say make a change. You don't know what.
This is my
Okay,
follow-up
coach is
question.
right.
This
Take
is my
Bruno
follow-up.
off because Bruno right now we don't have the possession, yeah. So Bruno's just chasing.
And he's not gonna be good off the ball.
Yeah.
He's
So
not
take
gonna
him
be-
off,
yeah.
and I don't know, make a defensive change basically.
I think what you said, Dan James, boy, what you said in
That's
game.
what
Okay,
I
well,
would
I
have
sense.
ran Dan James into the ground.
I think what I'm trying to say is,
that makes
even if
sense.
you're right, then let Oli do that. Oli didn't do nothing.
Okay,
Oli
cool.
chilled.
So your thing was the change.
Make something.
cool.
Just
Okay,
because
cool.
we're just basically we watched the same game, yeah. We just saw attack after attack.
okay, listen.
You know, you're not arguing.
But
I'm not
All you
arguing.
said is yes.
This is my follow-up question. This is my follow-up question. When we were watching it, you were saying, are you saying after the 2-1, you're saying make a change straight away?
No, not
Or
after
after the 10.
3-1.
When it got to
Was it 3-1 by the time the 10 men came?
Yes,
No,
it
was
was.
it after?
It was 2-1.
It was 2-1, then
Martial
10 men.
sent off.
And then 3-1.
And then
3-1.
So when it went 3-1, are you saying you should have made change then?
Maybe see 5 minutes high.
Okay. So this is my follow-up question. Now we're 3-1 down. When we were watching the match, you were saying, "Yo, we're not winning this game. There's no
Yes.
point to go
Exactly.
for it." So therefore,
Yes.
so therefore,
wait. Okay, wait.
So therefore,
So
the game is
exactly.
lost.
Cool.
Exactly.
So
Game is lost.
So why are guys making
Wait,
changes?
hold on.
that
Let me finish.
Why?
Let me finish.
To make the score that less.
Wait, so we're going to talk about the game. So when it was happening out, you said, let's go for what were you saying? Let's go for the victory.
No, I didn't say let's go for the victory. This is what
Wait,
I
what
said.
were you saying?
I said just go
Because you were
for it.
here.
I said just
Yeah.
go for it. This is the reason why I said just go for it. We're too easy to play against when we have 11.
Yes.
What makes you think we can just shut up shop on 10?
Okay. So now you're saying go for it
Yes.
and be more exposed at the back.
I don't care what we can't defend anyway. We cannot defend with 11 players.
me.
We're too easy
What
to
I
play
was saying
against.
was make a defensive change to stop the bleeding.
stop the
Just
bleeding,
that we can see
Take
what
a
was it,
defensive
6-1
change to
today?
stop the bleed. We cannot defend with 11 players, Samo. So how can we defend with 10?
Guys, Arsenal guys. How do you feel about Oli?
He's not the one.
Yeah, I don't think he's not somebody. He doesn't strike me.
He's not the one.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as somebody that has. You get what I'm saying?
Let's get it right.
The tactical.
Sorry.
Go on.
Let's get it
I
right.
wanted
The
him to
team,
finish that,
yeah,
but go on.
the team that you've got, he should be getting more out of it, a bit more, just a
Not
bit.
falling for it.
But what is
No
it?
more.
What is it? What is it
He
about?
doesn't got he doesn't.
Because you
seem
said
like he's-
tactical,
Yeah.
and I wanted you to expand on
Oh,
that.
I don't think he has the
I think it goes back
tactical
to my point.
the
He was
tactical nous.
hands in pockets.
Yeah.
He was chilling.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have
And
the
I've been a very loud advocate that Oli we shouldn't get rid of him. And I'm not even saying get rid of him. I'm just saying today and a couple other games now we haven't seen that any tactical.
I don't think he's got that top tier.
Yeah,
like-
the job looks too big for him.
Yeah,
That's the bottom
basically.
way.
He got
not-
outmaneuvered today.
He hasn't got that top tier.
I really, truly, in my heart, believe Jose told Lamella, listen, slap him in his face. It was a tactical move.
Forget that.
It was a tactical move.
In terms of the football, bro.
In the football,
In terms of
Tottenham
the
done
football,
us.
yeah.
Tottenham done United today.
Yeah.
Whether before 10 men.
Before 10 men.
We're doing United.
What I'm saying,
Basically.
with Ollie, I will wait to next Sunday's podcast and then I'll get into Ollie. Today, as we're sitting right now, yeah, until the window is shut, yeah.
What's the window got to do with it?
No, I'm saying right now, tomorrow, if we get Tellez, Cavani, and Sancho, United fans around.
Guys are still
United.
Sancho's name come out their mouth.
I'm just saying.
Yo.
I haven't been
I'm saying.
I haven't been
what I'm saying.
We're gonna get onto that.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh my God, bro.
Is that a good window, United fans on the table?
Is
that a good window? It's a good window. So now it's a good window. Next week, Ollie, it's time to now get to work.
But is he?
You're not
playing next week.
So what are you talking about next week? You're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying that now the window is closed, Ollie. These are the players that you wanted. Yeah, these are the players you've got. It's now on you. I can't say nothing about Woodward now. Next week, if I come to next Sunday and we've already got Cavani next game, and we've got Cavani and Tellez and whatnot, is that a good window? Yes or no?
Cavani and Tellez only.
Yeah, only.
No.
Good. So therefore, for me, I'm not jumping on that same United wagon we've been doing for the last 7 years.
Can you just, for anyone that don't know, just explain the cycle of what?
Basically, the cycle is this: the United manager comes in, and we blast money. He gets a certain position, it's normally Champions League, because that's all Woodward cares about. You get your Champions League money. Then the manager says, yo, okay, we're right there on the line. We just need to do this to get to that next level. We don't spend. We don't have good results the following season. Then the manager gets sacked.
Fans get on
then
rest.
The next one comes in.
Yes,
then the next one comes in. I'm not falling for it right now. What Lloyd and them lot are saying is correct. I don't think Ollie is the man for the bigger project. I think the project that he started, he hasn't finished it yet. And I think this summer was the players that he needed to get to about finish that project. Who is the next manager after him, after them players?
What's the project?
I don't know.
What's the project that he needs to finish?
To get the right players in for Man United. Not for Ollie Solskjaer, for Man United.
What's that to do with Ollie?
What are you talking about? What's that?
That's Ed.
No. But he's putting the names in front of Ed. Ed has to go make the deals happen. Listen, These are the players that he scouted and said, character-wise,
true because Ed doesn't have a clue.
Ed doesn't have a clue about players.
Look, the only football person in that whole senior management is Ollie.
That's it.
At the end of the day, you can bring all the players in. Ole still has to do a job.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying though, Lloyd. I'm saying that what you're saying is correct in terms of he might not be the man for the bigger picture. But I'm saying the players he's brought in so far, yeah, you can see there's a culture change. You're going back to the old ways of United where like you have passion for the club when you come in. You're just coming for a payday.
Oh, did you see passion today, bro?
No, but I'm not just you're just measuring up today. I'm talking about since he's come in. Since he's come in, the signings that he's brought in, yeah, there's a certain culture that he's brought into the club. There's a certain characteristic. He needs to finish that cycle. Once that cycle is finished, I feel there's another manager that can take them current players to another level. That's what I feel.
Man United's window, basically.
Paul, like I said in the group the other day, yeah, a big club shouldn't be in this position. You're going into the last day of the window. You're scrapping. You bought Van der Beek. For me, I don't know why. Wait. Man are telling me about depth. Fill your other holes before you start thinking about depth. Fill them, because right now you bought Van der Beek. He's been on the bench from day one, doing his little cameo roles. You didn't need Van der Beek now.
Basically,
but Van der Beek at the price he was at, it was just a.
Which was what? 40?
It was a banker. Yeah, it was a banker. That's just a banker. The negotiations were.
Whoa! Could you have put that 40 towards your Sancho cause?
But
no. Put the 40 to the Sancho.
I'm saying that the money's still there for Sancho. What I'm like,
it's clearly not though, because you haven't got Sancho.
Yeah, but you're just saying that now in terms of we don't know what's going.
Okay, fine.
The money's there.
The money's
there.
Just
inept. They just
thank you.
Trust me.
Listen.
The money's there. Trust me. Listen, they're just being pricks, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen.
About the money, can you put that for? This ain't Arsenal, you know.
Okay.
This ain't Arsenal.
It is Arsenal.
It is Arsenal. Money-wise,
it is Arsenal.
We're not on the same level. We're not in the same tax bracket. We're not in the same tax bracket.
It is Arsenal.
We're not in Arsenal.
Hello. It's getting chaotic here.
Okay,
guys, we need.
Guys, talk rubbish.
The listeners.
Let me just say
this experience.
Let me just go back to what I was saying. You bought Van der Beek, right? I don't feel like you needed to. It's just like a luxury. We need to buy someone. Let's just buy Van der Beek quickly now. right? You didn't need him really.
But does he to play devil's advocate? Does he improve their squad?
100%, 100%.
You can't really.
But they're lacking.
No. We needed him. But he wasn't top of the list. He was further down.
Let me just get this back on track. You're both right. You're saying the same thing. Lloyd is saying you haven't improved your starting 11. So your starting 11 is the same starting 11 as last season.
Exactly.
You haven't improved that.
Exactly.
But then coach is right in saying last season we were here saying, guys, you got Pereira and Mata and Lingard off the bench. Now we've got Van der Beek. So we've identified that, and we haven't identified that.
For me, Van der Beek is too good to be
a bit part player.
He'll be rotated.
But he'll be rotated. Be a bit, like,
yes, he'll be rotated.
Be a bit
Why does it?
Why you
No, City. City. No one says that about City. Why are you saying that about United? No one says that about United.
No, he's saying he's not going to be a bit more.
You ain't put him in to be a bit part player. Let's be honest. But you've got to understand that players come in and it's just down to rotation, and that's how it's going to be. You've got to bed these guys in. He ain't going to come in the situation you're in. He ain't just going to come in, play game, and it's going to work.
Let me tell you.
You have to put him in how you're putting him in.
Let me tell you quick.
With Bruno, did he not play game? And he switched it up.
But he was no choice.
Bruno,
because there was a gap.
Bruno came in when United were probably needed a Van der Beek to come and run it, and he did. Van der Beek ain't coming because United need that position filled.
Let me finish that. Let me just tell.
So what I feel like is if you would have if they for now brought in who I think they should, a bad boy striker, that is someone they need. If they brought in a 6 centre back to play Maguire, that's what they need. They don't need Van der Beek to come in and be this guy now.
To piggyback off that, we've seen. I'm not comparing because right now they're in a different class right now. Liverpool, Klopp doesn't bring his players straight in. Naby Keita didn't come straight in. He watched off the bench and saw how they done it.
He's playing more now.
Fabinho, same thing. Only difference is what Van der Beek is seeing on the pitch is like, this is trash. That's the only difference.
Yeah, cool.
But you're not supposed
saying that with Klopp, right? The players that you just mentioned, they weren't getting in that team anyway, right? Into the Liverpool team, right? Van der Beek, bro. Ole doesn't want to bring him in because he's who's he going to drop him? Pogba or?
It's the same reason why Klopp didn't bring them in straight away.
Even Thiago had to go and sit on the bench in what he's got COVID. Thiago's still on the sidelines
and then I'll bring you in after.
That's how you have to do.
That's how because sometimes it's too much for them. Some can come straight in, as you've seen with Bruno and others, but some.
Why can't Van der Beek come straight in?
I mean, right now, Ollie's looked at the balance is Pogba, Matic as the anchor, and Bruno. Yeah,
like I said to you,
right now
there were certain men that are even on this table now that were living in Disneyland that thought all three will be a triangle and play together.
Who said that?
He did.
He said who will play together?
Van der Beek.
Put this straight.
Van der Beek, he said Van der Beek, Pogba, and Bruno all together. Disneyland, FIFA.
No, wait.
He tried to say something about only against the smaller teams. Who's small now? You'll get lit 3-0 quickly.
No, Fulham. You not play Fulham. Got excited. You can play that threesome.
You can't.
I'm with Kev.
No, you can't, bro. It's Disneyland.
No, how would you position? Is it 2 and a 1? Or a triangle.
It's definitely 2. It's definitely 2 and a 1.
So who would be the 2?
Pogba and Van der Beek.
Yeah.
But them, but what I'm saying is that when we're off the ball, them man are not.
But that's what he's saying. He said against some teams off the ball.
What teams, bruv? We need to start respecting
teams, bruv.
Exactly.
I think it's something like
you've only named you've named the Fulham and who else?
Cool.
And who else? Tell me, please.
Villa will turn us over
because West Brom just put 3 past Chelsea within a blink of an eye, and we'll. Some of us would have said
we're not at that stage.
The teams.
We're not at that stage.
Play now.
We're not. If we're 2-1 down and we got 20 minutes to go, then I can see that.
Yes, that's what he's talking about. He's saying there is
no. That's not what he said.
Did you say going forward? Did you say
he's talking from the starting 11. He said that in the group.
I said there will be times that you can beat.
Yeah, there will be times. So he's right then. If there will be times, then he's right.
Oh, 1-0 Villa.
Villa's winning 1-0. Cool, man. You know what? Are we done with United? Because
no, you said the window.
What about the window?
Can I speak on Sancho, please? I don't know why.
Go on,
if anyone's listening and watching, I don't know why you guys saw him for Sancho. He's not coming.
Okay, cool.
No. Okay, rebuttal is he's not coming because of our.
I don't.
Executives being crap. No, it is. No, because you're saying he's not coming. Like he's turned like. Everything's been laid out and he's got.
It's English. It's English.
It's
English. He's not coming.
Can I ask one quick question?
For whatever reason, he's not coming. That's it.
Boy to boy, do you think he looks at that squad and says, "I can go in there and in the next 3 or 4 years, we're going to be where Liverpool and City are"? No, I'm just asking this question. No, I'm just asking because.
Can I answer the question?
No, because he will look at next season, what is he at? If he don't sign a contract, he has like 2 years, 1 year left. If he looks at the situations at Madrid, Barca,
Liverpool.
City, Liverpool, where players are either getting older or they're going to be moved on, he will look at that and think, I'm going there to win.
Okay,
trophies.
but
now.
another thing as well that even Jose explained on the documentary Spurs. When it comes to transfers, it's not just these players are now businesses. That's what they are. No. You got agents and that saying, yo, right now United have the money to pay him a certain wage. United have the money to give him certain image rights, the agent's fee. Just that United have money. Plus, we're a certified club in that sense. Maybe not on the pitch right now, 11 for 11.
So wait, why are we acting like we ain't got money then?
Come on, that's not a question you should be asking us. That's a question that we're asking the guy who's in the mask drinking the water bottle today in the stands. That's the one that needs to be asked that question. I don't know who's going to grab him, but no one's asking that question.
You have to
He's the guy.
You lot are bigging up your chest. We've got the money. Maybe you actually don't.
No,
we have the money. This is the narrative that's put out there.
United
got the money.
Listen, Sancho's name was mentioned last summer. Yeah, we all know how long it took the Bruno thing to come across. Yeah, Sancho's name was mentioned last summer. January, nothing happened, but they started talking. Then the window opens. Okay, COVID.
Terms are done.
Oli goes and opens his mouth and says the most stupid thing and says, you know what? We can take advantage of this situation. But Dortmund are looking like, take advantage of who? You're not taking advantage of us.
Yeah, I think that was like a transparent moment there, yeah? Oli's thinking, I mean, everything Ed has said so far, we've got the money. We've got the money.
That's what
right now, teams ain't got money. We're going to exploit it. He was talking cocky. Yeah. Then Ed said, hey, Oli, that thing you said, I don't know, we haven't got...
But he didn't rectify
it. If you notice, his tone changed. He's like, I didn't mean exploit. He's now backtracking.
And he backtracked this week with the window closing
the whole
tomorrow.
time he was saying, I can't talk about transfers.
You've already messed us up.
But what I'm saying is that when Lloyd's asking about maybe you don't have the money, I'll just go off one sponsor. There are many sponsors that we've got. I'll go off one sponsor. Cool. We get 75 mil from Adidas every single year if we make the Champions League. That's one. Number two, the Glazers were just given 100 million in dividends the other day. In dividends because they own the club. So they can take dividends out of the club. Right there, that's 175 mil right there.
Okay, cool.
Right there, that's 175 mil.
But we're never.
Sponsor and dividends.
They're never gonna. They're puzzling United. They're never gonna take that money out of their pocket.
I'm just saying, when he said the money's not there, it's there. It's how we want to spend it.
I'm gonna round this up. I'm gonna go around the table.
For me now, it's puzzling. Sorry. It's puzzling that why you haven't got this kid.
Cool.
So because now, Dortmund know they can get 160, 170 for Sancho next year.
100%.
Confirmed.
Hold on. How is it confirmed? Hold on. From who?
From everyone else.
Who's everyone else?
Right now, what are we
Barca, 160.
What are we
Not
in?
now. No, next season.
How do you know what next season is?
Hold on, when they just
We're
come
in
back to get the
COVID, bro.
plan.
We don't know.
When they just
Why starting? Tell me why not.
No, I'm saying Barcelona. 160
Tell me why not?
on one player in the current climate.
If Messi goes next
Hold
year.
on, have you not heard?
Tell me why not?
Because I've seen Barcelona's flipping
They just spent
the guy coming out talking about because there's been no fans in the stadium. It's going to be another 6 months. They have not got the money to be spending 160 on one player. Plus you're going to get Memphis Depay as well and whatnot. And then you've got Ansu Fati also coming through the scene.
Next season.
They're not spending on 160 on Sancho.
Okay, cool.
Trust
you're
me.
writing off Barca.
Yo. We're going to get onto the next topic. I'm going to go on the table. Because Sancho, I mean, they're saying that it was an illness. He hasn't featured in the last 2 games. Hasn't been in the squad. We don't know what the reason is. Could be that he's actually trying to say, you know what, I want to move, or it could be he's ill. I'm going to go around the table, yes or no. October 5th, end of the window, the Sancho sign for Man United. No?
Yes.
Yes?
I don't know. I've been saying no 3-4 weeks.
Cool.
No, just don't see it happening.
So.
And you?
What do you mean?
Hey,
I'm media now. I'm media. I don't know.
I'll say your answer, bro.
I think Sancho will come. I think Sancho's going to come. Alright, cool. Especially after this. I think Ed was on the phone there half time.
Cool. But Dortmund.
Alright, cool. Let's get into the next one, man. Arsenal, we'll briefly talk about the game and then we'll talk about Arsenal's transfers as well. I think we've got some people that got things to say.
A lot.
You know what? Let me just open the floor to you. How do you think the game went today? Sheffield United, usually kind of a tricky game on paper, but it was at home, even though there's no fans. Usually like a default fixture, like a result. But how do you think Arsenal done today?
Boy, like I said to my bro the other day, with this formation, all you're gonna see is 1-0s, 2-1s. That's all the formation and the people, the team that we've got now. That's all they can offer for me. more time, right? The game was just like, I wasn't personally excited by the game anyway. So drab 2-1, got the job done, whatever, move on. But the game as a whole,
just the game, because I know you want to talk about Arteta.
I'm keen to move on, but the game as a whole, what's you can talk about the game. I don't know.
I just think it's a simple performance.
For
me, your what the transition and what we're in, cool. But Arsenal just picked up 3 points. I'm not complaining.
You spoke about it.
Simple.
You said,
and he played a back four today, so he switched it a bit. He had Saka roaming a bit more, where I think he's a bit more effective. He got a goal. Bellingham got 2 assists. Team's playing well. That's it. The job's done.
Are we playing well?
No, I mean when I say we're playing well, we're just getting the job done. It's not scintillating football. I get that. It's not going to be for a while.
One thing I will give,
but results are coming in. Yeah. If we'd lost today, with what's going on with transfers, everyone would have kicked off.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the 3 points. We've only lost to Liverpool.
Crucial.
Who? Bear in mind, if Laka takes that chance, different game. That is all it is.
On the league game.
All it is. If he don't take a touch and he just hits it, 2-2, Arsenal will go home with a point. You got Man City next. They look a bit shaky. There's no reason why we can't go there and try to play them. Yeah. The result's done. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Game done. Now the next hour or next 24 hours. It's transfer.
We're coming on to that.
I don't care for it. The game for me, simple.
Yeah. So the game, like Ib said, most important thing, got the 3 points. Arteta made the change that actually changed the game, so that's always nice to see as well. Yeah. When your manager, like you were calling for, when your manager actually makes a change, and that changes the game. So I like that.
And what was the change?
Pepe.
Over up front.
And who came off, please?
Eddie.
Let's talk about Arteta, please. Look at
what's the phone operator? Ring Eddie.
Listen, I'm looking directly into the camera, yeah. Fam, Nketiah should be nowhere near.
Scuffy.
General Scuffy, my guy. My man should be nowhere near the starting 11 of the Arsenal team. He's whack. If he played with us, when we normally played, he wouldn't look any different to us. No hype. He's rubbish, bro. No. Bruv, he's rubbish. I'm telling you.
How old is he?
I don't care.
Can I just say something to the Nketiah thing? I really do.
I don't agree.
I really do feel that Nketiah is there as a statement from Arteta to show the whole squad that maybe in 2-3 years he ain't gonna be here. But he's just letting the youth players know and whatnot. If you work hard and do what I asked you to do, you will be in and around his first team. That's what I think. Quality wise, Lloyd is absolutely right. He should be nowhere near Arsenal's first team. Okay. But the way he talks in interviews and that's what I said the last time when they spoke about Fulham. I go back to that interview when he said Aubameyang, he's on fire. That's what you think, Mikel. Like, what do you think about? Yeah, Aubameyang's playing well, but he knows that Nketiah's behind him.
I agree with that.
It's just a mindset that he's setting within the squad.
I agree with that, but then,
it doesn't matter who you are.
I agree with that, but then also you can use other academy players like Saka to show that if you work hard, you can be in the team.
Cool, but
if you're not playing well, you should be playing.
I think he's showing the Nketiahs, the Sakas. I think he's showing the whole squad and mentality of whoever is performing for Arsenal Football Club will play for Arsenal.
That's the key.
I know for a fact you don't think Nketiah's the quality.
That's what I'm saying. He's not that bad. He's not that bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He scored goals.
Hang on. That's what I want to ask Lloyd. Why do you hate the boy so bad? What's he done? Why is it? No, you say he's rubbish.
He's not this now. And wait, you said he's rubbish, and you said if he's playing amongst us, man, he'll look like
no. That's an exaggeration.
No, that's exaggeration. Cool. But exactly. What I'm trying to say there is Eddie scored a few goals this year.
I'm not exaggerating.
Eddie and he scored winning goals.
Are you telling me?
Wait. Bro, if you put any of us in the Man City team, we'll get goals, G. Up front, it's just simple. But you can't. Yeah, but you can't say. No, but you can't say. You can't say that he's not good enough to just be in the squad. You man are going on like he's like.
Don't say you man Lloyd. Don't say you man Lloyd.
Say me. Yeah. He's bog standard.
Can you break down let him break down the box standard for us.
Eddie Nketiah cannot hold up the ball and bring others in. He cannot do that, right?
Strong enough,
He's not fast.
Isn't he?
No, bro. He's not. He is not.
I've not seen. He's not displayed like blistering speed. He's not slow.
I don't think he's the type of striker to bring players in. But continue. Go on, continue.
He hasn't got the blistering pace. He hasn't got the finishing. He hasn't got the finishing, bro. Us man can head the ball in and tap. He hasn't like a finisher. He's not a finisher. Like he's not gonna get the ball on the edge of the box.
Last year, he was a lot of them kind of goals.
Yeah, he's not gonna get the ball on the edge of the box.
Good runs and
slap it in.
I think he's a striker that plays off the shoulder. He's got good movement in the box. Like he hasn't been clinical. Fair enough. That happens with some strikers, but he actually has got very, very good movement in the box.
Good intent.
He knows how to on the corner see it, and I love that. We're like stand in one position, make the defender, and then just quickly move. Like, he's I won't say he's crap. He's not great. I'm not gonna argue. If you say he shouldn't be anywhere near our squad, yeah, there's better players.
No. Like what you just said, what you just broken down, it is not good enough for Arsenal, bro.
No. I don't argue. I think the problem that you're kind of going through right now. You've got Aubameyang, and Aubameyang's playing out on the left instead of central. And you could play Aubameyang central and play Saka on the left in that position, and this guy could be coming off the bench and then helping in a role. That would make more sense. Yeah. But the fact that he starts, how many games has he been starting now?
The fact that he hasn't
his first league game.
Yeah. The fact that he starts.
We're playing in the cup as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine.
I think Arteta actually doing back to what coach is saying. If that is true, I think actually it makes sense. He's just. Because it's not like it's detrimental right now to your results. Nketiah playing.
Just now. That's what I'm saying. Just now, it's not detrimental. When he came off, that's when we scored the 2 goals. If he stayed on, we wouldn't have done anything because he's rubbish, bro. But he wasn't linking anyone. He wasn't doing anything because he's rubbish.
I really don't think if Arteta gets back to the next 2 seasons that Nketiah is going to be in and around.
Can't be.
I think where they're at right now in their transition, the Nketiahs, the Reece Nelsons, these sort of guys, they're going to be in and around the squad right now.
If you sell him and sell him for 25, 30, it's all Arteta because he's built up the profile of the kid.
Maybe, okay.
Trust me. And then afterwards someone goes, oh, he weren't worth that. That's all Arteta. You have to give him all the credit because he's built up the profile of the player to the point where you sold him for a good price.
Coach, on the transition though, so let's talk about the actual kind of...
Can I just, before the match, have a special shout out to Bellerin, please?
Okay.
Why? Really well.
Okay, go on.
Why? I thought he played really well. He's come back, he's not left, he's playing really well, and that's his position. That's simple. And another shout out.
Wait.
I'm not getting carried away. He's putting in performances. That's all I want him to do. He's putting in performances,
Not for me.
It's an opinion.
He's doing the standard.
He just gave a shout out.
He's just putting in.
Can I give a hate then? I want to give a hate.
You can give a hate, but he's coming and he's
Spanish
doing what he's
sprinter
doing.
fam, Liverpood Christie, Spanish now, bro.
He's doing what he's doing.
100 meter hurdles
You're
runner.
gonna make them hate us. Well, anyway,
Go on.
let's talk about the actual off the pitch now. You know, Arsenal for the whole summer, it was looking like they were odds on to get either party or even both of them.
Take it away, work.
Leon have come out. Was it today? Leon came out yesterday, and they've said, we gave you a deadline. You haven't kind of.
Basically, what this Arsenal said, we're not paying that. So they said, okay, fuck off then. Essentially, that's what's happened in a nutshell, right? Cool. Let's just start from the beginning. Sorry to start from the beginning, right?
Man Utd 2.0.
Listen. Shout out my guy City, SB. You get me? He showed me about He showed me about Hassam Aouar, August the 1st. No joke. I looked at the date yesterday. He showed me this guy. Yeah, this was after the FA Cup. I said to City, let me breathe. Let me enjoy this FA Cup win first before I start thinking about what next and all that. August the 1st, right? It's October the 4th. That whole time I've been killing myself. Yeah, online. Bro, you see me, when I'm invested, I'm in.
Refreshing Google.
I'm on Twitter, Google, not even Google, Twitter. Like, I follow all the people that know, the in the knows.
Side note, he's had a couple of voice notes like, it's happening. It's happening.
Did I say voice
notes? No, not voice notes, but messages.
Listen,
happening.
That's how confident I've been.
Yeah, you said it's
because of these people. I've been invested in this guy, bro. I thought it was happening. Yesterday comes, crushed my whole world. Bro, fam, I couldn't believe it. Gee, we're on, deadline is tomorrow, right? We haven't signed a creative midfielder. What are we doing then? I'm seeing they even angry me more with Jorginho talk. I don't understand that. How do you go from Aouar
and Partey to Jorginho?
What's Jorginho doing? Even if you say Partey and Jorginho, what's the correlation there?
The correlation with Jorginho is because them lot scouted him at Man City, the whole culture and stuff. So remember, he was going to go Man City. Then Chelsea came in last minute to take him. So Arteta is probably one of the people, the coaches at City that scouted him, that like him. And
fair enough. That's all cute. That's all cute for Man City, Arteta, bro. We're Arsenal. We don't need him in our team. I don't see what he's going to bring.
If you say so, but
for me, I don't see what he's going to
better in it. So he
knows. The same jacket they were screaming and crying about. All of a sudden, he's okay.
Don't say
No, I don't know an Arsenal fan fan that has not cried once, at least once about Xhaka.
Cool. Listen.
Not once.
The two people didn't shout over Xhaka just there. We didn't shout. No, trust me. He shouted and he shouted. We didn't shout over Xhaka, bro. I don't know why, guys.
You've never.
I'm not saying Xhaka's the guy now, bro.
Okay.
Please, don't put me in that.
But you'd have him over Jorginho.
I wouldn't have either of them, bro. But we've got Xhaka, so why are we?
Another one.
Yeah, why are we getting Jorginho? Anyway, back to my point, fam. Arteta said after the FA Cup final, he looked into the camera and said, "Listen, I need backing. In other words, I need backing. I'm doing well with the team, but I'm not an idiot. We need more to get where we need to be, which is Champions League." Right? I said that live in the camera, so I thought, okay, cool. Maybe we're gonna do stuff this window. Boom, we got Gabriel, cool, doing stuff. I'm thinking Willian, I wasn't sure about 3, 5.
About the arrivals.
Yeah, arrivals, cool. Come on. I thought I can't tell you how sure I was that this guy was gonna come. I swear to you, I thought at least out of the two, we're gonna get one of them. And I was thinking, okay, maybe Awa, because he hasn't got a thing. We can do all these contract stuff like 20 million here. You know what I'm saying? We're not, bro. We're finished. The season's finished.
But no, like you told me, maybe you just don't have the money.
We don't have the money.
Okay.
But we could do the deal. But we could do the deal, G. The deal
What do you mean you have no money?
Fair enough.
A lot of it, I think a lot of it was you was trying to get players out. To get peace.
Thank you. Solid segue, right? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, help me. We still have Mustafi. We still have Socrates. We still have Guendouzi on our books.
But wait, hold on. Can I just ask you something? When did Arteta come to the club?
In October.
Huh?
In October.
When did he come to the club?
In October.
Arteta came to the club in October.
October, November, something like that.
Or was it not like December, January?
No, it was
December, January time. Okay, so this is his.
Let's go to Dom.
So this is.
What's that?
Dom Cole.
So this is
Villa finishing what?
I think so, yeah. But this is. It's going back to. This is basically Arteta's first. Well, it was an awkward summer, but his first summer window.
Yeah.
You've got to relax a bit, man.
I don't have to relax.
You know, you do have to relax. So this is what.
Because I'm not like this guy here.
No.
Content. I'm not content.
No, it's not about keep. It's not about being
content.
content. But there's a process that. Listen.
Oh my God, process motion.
Listen,
bro.
what you've done after Wenger, yeah, is gone and got Emery, but then you've got to go Emery with Mislintat. So basically, Mislintat needs to go and buy the players. What? You've now got Arteta, who's taking it more old school, as in like, I'm not a coach, I'm a manager now. I'm gonna select the players that I want. Yeah. Now you've already said to United, who have P's, we might not have the P's. Well, if we don't have the P's,
that was a mistake.
No, I'm saying definitely Arsenal might not have the P's anyway, because they don't turn over money like
United.
Yeah, fine. So therefore, just allow Arteta to work with the players he's got right now.
Wait.
Yeah? I'm saying next summer. Next summer, where the summer's going to be a bit more normality in terms of the dates and getting players in and stuff like that. I think that's the summer that Arteta needs to go big. That's what. Maybe now tomorrow, if he can get 1 or 2 in, if he can get 1 or 2 in, cool. But I think next season, is when the prep starts now to get them certain players over the line. It shouldn't be the last day of the window.
Fam, we need to stay on focus, because Arteta's name don't even need to be mentioned.
It doesn't need to be mentioned.
We're not talking about nobody. I don't think has an issue with Arteta.
Edu.
Yeah, Edu, all of them, man. That
so it must be Edu.
Basically, listen, let's keep it real. Arsenal, they've announced year after year after year. We've changed this in the transfer market. We've got Sven Mislintat. We've got Edu, Sanlehi. You get me? Mr. Amwa, Mr. Patel. We've got everyone in the Arsenal unknown. If you go online and just Google Arsenal transfer business. Arsenal are known for being the worst in the transfer market.
The worst.
Like what's his name was singing on the. I said I wasn't going to shout today. like what's his name? What's my man? Your left back. Everyone was singing on the thing. Yeah, you can't go to Mercedes, and they've told you, fam, this new 20-plate Mercedes is 20 bags, and you now start saying, "Oh, we're going to pay you 15." It's not that Arsenal don't have the money. They are trying to do shrewd business, but you're not even in that ballpark. Yeah. I can't walk into Harrods and start telling them, "Can you give me Primark prices?" It doesn't work like that.
So should Arsenal be looking at the second tier?
No.
If they haven't got the money,
listen.
So I'm not going to go to Mercedes.
Who are they blaming?
He's got a brilliant point about this second tier. This second tier is the gap between your first choice and your second choice. More time. Yeah. Look at Sancho. Afterwards, Sarr. What? What kind of difference is that?
Yeah.
Okay, is he going to make a
Let's come to that. Hang on. Let's stay on Arsenal. My point is, we have take Arteta out of it. Like I said, a lot of people, when I'm saying Arteta, the manager, It's not about the manager, guys. Whoever we have, as long as we do not sort out all of this director of football, all of this, we need to have some people in the transfer market that work properly and know what they're doing. Because even all this not have money, yeah, fam. I work in business to an extent, yeah, fam. There's having money and there's having money. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, the way it normally works, you have an investment committee. You have to present to them. We want this, it's going to cost this much, there's a budget. You understand? Now, sometimes they might even extend the budget because they say, well, you know what? We're going to actually, this is over budget, but we're going to make this back. If we get this, Arsenal just say, listen, go to Dortmund, we know it's 60, tell them here's 30 million plus £1 and see what they see. It doesn't work like this, bro. So, the bottom line is, how are you making the same mistakes over and over again? As a business entity, not just transfers, business in general, how are you letting players, because even our selling is poor, how are you letting top players time and time again go down to 6 months on their contract? The media and everything is talking about it before you. How can the Sky Sports and Twitter be talking about it and then you guys realise, oh, we've got 6 months left on Aubameyang, what we're going to do here? 6 months left on. You had Ozil and Sanchez, who were the two biggest entities at that point, yeah? And you allowed both of them to get down to the remaining 6 months. You then had the audacity to sell Sanchez and keep a piece of crap and re-sign him for double his wage. And now, because of that same idiot, it is now affecting us in the transfer market. And he's not even playing. The guy is crap. Yeah. I've been saying this guy, imagine you have cancer. If you go to a hospital and you have cancer, they try everything to take the cancer out. Arsenal said, actually, let's multiply it and give it 350k. It's madness. But manager after manager has not played this guy. So with our transfers, it's Arsenal's a mess. It's crippled. Money or no money.
But can I ask you, just on the back of the transfers, all three of you, if you're saying that you're taking Arteta out of the equation, yeah, cool, no problem. Who are you putting this blame on right now? As you sit here right now, who are you putting this blame on?
If Edu is the one in charge of the transfers, since they've got out Minsilat, they've got out Rouse-Nelly. He's the one. He works with Arteta. Arteta tells him, I want this man. It's his responsibility to go and get it done. So Edu, simple as that. Okay, cool. Right. Let me just finish. Sorry, let me just finish.
Edu, even Kroenke, I don't care. Because these are we've not had a year where see how Chelsea have had a year like how they've had this year. Man United, you've not done it this year, but you've done it in the past. We've not had just 1 year, guys, in 20 and to just splash and say, you know what, manager, have just one. That's what we're asking for, guys.
That's obviously the root cause.
That's it.
Our owner hasn't invested a penny. That's the root cause. That's the root cause. But ultimately, they've as a board group, they've set out a plan for the transfer window, right? They clearly had a plan. You sold Martinez, you didn't have to.
Oh my God.
You sold Martinez, right, to bring in funds. That's what I think. Because you didn't have to.
You wanted to play first team.
No. You wanted to play first team, but we didn't have to, bro. They've done it because, cool, you want to play first team, it'll work out for you, and we get 20 M's back. So we're going to invest that, right? They're letting Torreira go.
Yeah, that's the big one.
You're letting the midfielder go. Bro, we're arguably weaker than last year, team-wise. You're letting Torreira go, right? You're not playing Guendouzi, fine. That's your issue with Guendouzi. You're not playing him. You're not playing Guendouzi. He was playing bare games last year, right? You let Torreira go. And you're not replacing them.
But you're... Okay.
What? Like, I don't understand you've brought in Cedric Suarez, right? When we had Maitland-Niles and Bellerin. Yeah. So that's arguable three right backs. Someone wanted to buy Niles for 20 M's. You didn't think, okay, cool. In terms of strategy, let's use that as well. Sell this man for 20 M's. We'll still be cool on that area.
Maybe Arteta didn't want to lose him though. Maybe.
No, at the point, at the time, I'll be honest with you on camera. At the time, I said I don't think we should sell Niles either because he was
playing well.
Yeah, playing well and he'd fit into the squad. But that was with the thought that these pricks would do the business, or they had the structure to. Okay, cool, we can keep this guy, but we can still do the business here. It's been a complete mess. You can't sell guys now. And you can't, and now you fucked yourself because Torreira's gone, and you're not even bringing in someone else.
But to be fair, the LA Rams and Denver Nuggets are doing well.
He's trolling. Listen, wait. Look at him. Just before I let him go, because Ibn wants to go, I can tell. Yeah, the times is shaky times. Like no one's got peace. So you see, even United, they can't offload their dead wood right now. No one has that money to buy it right now. Bro. You're lucky to get 24 Martinez and all this stuff. Yeah, now, Mustafi, all that they're not really desirable.
When you say there's no money to buy, there is.
Even the not desirable ones, we have 3 players literally that we actually told Socrates to get lost. He said, no, I'm going to sit here on my 100k. Which makes sense. You're offering players stupid contracts.
Yeah.
And the people that do these deals, they bounce. That's another Sven Mistel type player. What's his name? Who's the guy? What's the guy? Wenger's guy that bounced with him. How can I forget this idiot's name?
No, not David Dean.
Because he just that maniac. These guys didn't know what they signed other things and they said, yo, Wenger, what? Sack of it. He's before Wenger was sacked, Gazin is safe. He knew what was going on.
So
these guys, they come in Sanelli, they do their crap and bounce.
Yeah, from a time ago back, it's been poor.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, okay, cool. What have you told Aubameyang? That whole saga, right? It went on way too long for my liking. It should have been wrapped up and done early doors. From inside knowledge, they were the ones even wasting time with his contract.
So he wanted to sign.
Bruv, all the times he was saying, I haven't even got the contract to sign. He was ready. Inside knowledge.
I believe that.
They were wasting time over a point in the contract, like a bonus clause or something. They were wasting time on that. So that took too long. But what have you told Aubameyang? To make him stay.
How much is he on?
350. He's equaling over. No. That didn't just make him stay because he can make that and play for a better team. What have you told him? Yeah. I.e., what you told him that, okay, we're gonna bring this guy and we're gonna do this. You fucking lied to this guy. Yeah. I swear down, if I sat Aubameyang down now, yeah, and ask him, bro, he's gonna be like, bro, I thought people were gonna come in. Like levels to come and play with, man. And boost us.
But it's not
it
just...
Kev,
wait. Ibs has to go. Ibs has been patiently...
Because I want to hear what you've got to say.
My thing with transfers is simple, right? Not many guys knew about Hossamoa years ago.
It was a Champions League game against City.
Last season before.
Is that 3-1?
Yeah, boy.
Not many people knew about Hossamoa. Cool. And people are screaming Thomas Partey, yeah? My thing with this guy is, if you, bar that Liverpool game, watched him post-lockdown, you will not be screaming. Because, wait, let me land, yeah? Because there is a centre mid at Leicester who will do the exact same job and even better.
Indeed. How much is it going to cost?
Same price, G.
Indeed ain't costing 40 mil.
What, so he's more or less?
He's going to be more because he's premium.
You could get 40, 50 mil. If you test Leicester, they'll give in, right? Wait. Listen.
Go on.
Everyone's screaming Jorginho even now, right? Why is he even going to go from Chelsea to Arsenal? Why? There's no reason.
People screaming that. I don't know why.
But there's no reason to, right? Same reason. These transfers have been dead. We all know that. But what Arsenal have done is they've brought in what they needed to, which is defenders. They're more solid in defence. They've brought in Willian, as well.
Defenders.
Yeah, go on.
They've brought in Willian as well.
Say the defenders they bought. Say the defenders they bought. Say them.
They brought Gabriel in. And they brought Saliba,
who ain't
played.
No. Bro, you're missing out.
Who's come back
from
loan?
You're missing out Murray.
Murray? Bro, I saw Murray play
Cedric Suarez.
I saw Murray play one game and pull up. And until he comes back, I don't even count him as a defender.
So why did they...
Wait.
Oh my God. So why did they sign this guy, knowing... Why did they sign this guy, and then go and buy another centre-back?
Okay, they bought another centre-back.
When we're already...
They bought another centre-back because, we are accessing centre-backs who we don't want to play anymore. I.e., you name Mustafi and you name Socrates. Simon made a good point, G. You can't offload all these dead woods. Yeah? Same reason United have got...
but it makes sense to add before you offload. And now you've got bare man.
Okay, wait.
Bro,
okay, wait.
What's the plan at Arsenal? What are they doing there, bro?
Let me finish and then
No, bro, go on, carry on. I'm sorry.
My point exactly.
Like, what's the strategy?
My strategy is...
What's their strategy?
I don't know
their strategy.
What's
their strategy?
I don't know their strategy. Let me talk, G. I don't know their strategy. But you lot are screaming Hossamoa and Partey as if Arsenal have racks on racks to just give out. You will scream here and go, Arsenal have been doing the exact same thing year after year. You ain't got the money. Cronkies will give you what they want. If they don't give you all you want, you've got to shut up and get on with it, G. You don't run the club. They do. If they give you 50 mil, you take that and you run with it. Simple as that. Same way the Glazers will say, this is what you got, Oli. Do it.
Just before you carry on, I think what it is that you're living in reality. You're basically saying what it is. Nancy's saying, why can't we have one window?
I get that.
Let me ask you a question. No, this is a question.
I don't like concrete.
Wait, that's my point. Everyone's screaming, why can't everyone win the one win? It's not the same way,
Yeah,
and
he
it's not
knows
Arsenal's
Arsenal,
way.
he knows
It's
that.
not. So you've got to be realistic with what it is.
I know that too,
Arsenal,
and that's
no,
what
I get it.
criticizing.
Arsenal cannot go out and get Hossa Moa and party in what 24 hours. It's not going to happen. You might even
There's
see
definitely not.
party. It might happen. Who knows? I don't care. You've got players like Guendouzi who are there. You've got other players. They're gonna have to come in. Simple as that. You've got to just let the season roll out, bro. Because if Arsenal,
I'm tired of letting the season roll out.
but wait,
because
bro.
as it stands with this team, we're not going to get top 4. You
been
want another
hearing
season of
this for
Europa
10
League?
years.
Okay.
Do you want another season of Europa League?
Let me
It's going to be the 5th year,
Let me
bro.
ask a question.
Oh my God!
Is anyone noticing that?
4-1, you know.
Is anyone noticing?
Sorry, guys.
The
game is on in the background.
We're going off track.
Aston Villa are beating
But go on,
Liverpool.
go on.
Is anyone noticing that Liverpool's rebuild, the way they built up, they didn't the way they spent money, they sold players and they bought they used that money and
please, I've been screaming.
So everybody, all our executives are basically looking at the way Liverpool did it, seeing the balance sheet and going, hold on a second, it's possible.
Exactly,
They've
that's my
got
point.
Champions League off of the back of it and a Premiership off the back
please,
of it,
please.
and they're saying even if they've got the money, they're going no. You guys, you see Liverpool's model, implement that and do the same thing.
Can I just say something here?
Go on.
Nacy said to me earlier, you don't want to compare yourself to Liverpool's United, and I agree with what he's saying. We shouldn't. But Liverpool's process to where they are now, especially during them Roy Hodgson times, it took time. Arsenal are not a club that can scream anymore. You've got to be realistic. We are a banter club. Yeah. United are a banter club. And football works in cycles, G. We cannot be top forever. So you have to roll with the punches now. And when I scream trophies, you might laugh at me, G. I get it. But bro, wait. If Arsenal had won Europa with Unai, I guarantee you, every Arsenal fan would have waited. No. We would have been screaming because we're in Champions League. We beat Chelsea in the final. Unai won the European trophy. Cool, it didn't happen. But we won a trophy with Arteta. No. But the reality is we beat Chelsea in the FA Cup final.
And what does that bring?
Thank you.
It's brought
What the fuck does it do, bro?
Bro,
a momentary piece of celebration. Yeah. I'm fuming. Bro,
but you look
I haven't
at
been
Arsenal.
this angry, bro. I haven't been this angry about Arsenal, yeah? Since we signed Czech. Remember when we signed Czech?
Yeah.
And
John Terry was on radio again. Oh, he's gonna get you 12 points in that.
I haven't been this angry since then, bro.
You can't look at you lot
bro.
think you're near United and sorry, you think you're near City and Liverpool, bro. You're
I
years
don't.
away from that.
I don't
It
think
takes
that,
time.
bro.
You ain't getting
Who
these
said
players
that?
in
Exactly.
Listen, if you said we're near City Liverpool.
So what do you expect?
What do you want? What do you expect?
I told you what I expect. Jeez, I'm fine with
What I'm
what's
saying
going
is,
on.
Samuel, just to break the little triangle here with the Arsenal fans going back and forth. I would say, in a way, your point, Ibs, and Lloyd and Nacy, I think you're both right, because what you two are saying, Nacy and Lloyd, is basically saying, yo, stop putting the wool over our eyes and acting like you ain't got the money. It's about time you need to spend, because we kept on getting Champions League after Champions League, and Wenger kept on coming out saying, yo, we need to get What are we getting Champions League for? No, we're not going to win it. It's for the money, yeah? It's for the money. Cool. So at least one summer, just one. Give us one summer where we're blasting certain amounts of money.
Emery not
Then Ibs, his point is on point as well, in terms of he's living reality, as in like, guess what, guys? We probably do have the money, but people like Kroenke ain't releasing the money. So there's no point. So there's no point in keep, like you said, banging the table and screaming.
Don't come out and say we are a big club, we are Arsenal, and don't fancy all these cap songs. Tell us we are a medium club. Don't tell me we're top club. This guy, yeah. Don't tell me about Wool. Don't tell me we're top club. Don't tell me about the Emirates. Don't charge the highest season ticket.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
You know what I'm trying to say, bro?
It's true.
That's true. This is what people don't get, bro. It's really simple.
I agree.
Low quality, low prices. Low quality, low expectations.
But Nacy, to be fair, yeah, they're not gonna come out and say to you.
It's not fair, George, because they're not being fair. It's not fair. They're not being fair.
I know it's not fair, but that's where it goes back to Ibs'.
They're not being fair.
That's where it goes back to Ibs' point.
It's
Let's just look fair. Let's just look fair.
No, but it's what I'm saying.
Bro, 67 days of refreshing Twitter and bro,
I said I haven't been this
we
disappointed.
probably squatted 120 people.
Bro, you've got to live in reality, G. Like, simple. These signings. Wait, you don't listen.
You saying reality?
No, bro.
You thought we were gonna get our as well. You thought as well.
You know what? I looked at it. You can ask my brother. No, listen. You can ask my brother. When he was screaming, "Oh, I said, I don't even want party, bro. I didn't even.
You know what?
Wait.
Wait. Shout out Leon, because you said it. When I posted the first time, I was linked and party, You said, no, in my club, we're not going to get either.
No,
and he said that at the time.
I looked at prices, it's not happening. You've got to live and read. Like, it's not happening.
But what I'm saying is that when Ibs talks about reality, it's basically the way Kroenke treat Arsenal fans to this point has had them accept that this is just reality. Then these two here, are not having it. They're not accepting it.
That's all I'm trying to say.
They're not accepting it.
And if you don't have fans like this, nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
No marches, no nothing. They just keep going.
But guess what?
That
Reality
money keeps
is
going in
reality.
their pocket. The money keeps going
It
in their
wants me
pocket.
to shout, and gloat about someone about FA Cup.
FA
What right do I have to say to you? Seriously, you're laughing because you know. If I come to you, you'll start saying, yeah, Jules, you think we got a trophy? We won the FA.
Chill. You gotta relax.
What the hell does a march do? What the hell does all these things like these? Nothing, G. Because Kroenke will still sit at the top.
The only thing, and which won't happen if we're living in Disneyland, is an economic boycott where no one buys anything.
It's true.
We're already in an economic boycott, G. This is economic right now. What we really want is no fans. There's no fans right now. That's what we want.
And what's that doing?
Nothing, bro.
So get reality, bro. It's high.
If this is not going to make them wake up, then nothing will.
Listen, at the same time, whenever I talk about no fans and the clubs are pointing out to we're not making money and listen, there's schemes for all businesses.
Exactly.
And the TV rights.
Yeah, there's schemes for all businesses. So
the TV rights, they have to give it back because they're not. They have to.
They're more on TV now.
No, they have to give money back, bro.
Why?
I don't know.
No, they fulfill the fixtures.
All the matches got televised.
If you look it up,
they even got more for their money.
If you look it up, clubs are having to give money back. I don't know why. They're having to give money back to the Premier League.
Sid gave a thumbs up behind the scenes.
Yeah, that might be due to gate receipts.
Listen, another issue I have here is...
that's gate receipts.
Sorry guys. Let's not, again, we cannot use they're looking at Liverpool and Liverpool did this, Liverpool did that, because Liverpool, again, they did their business correctly. Tell me when a top player at Liverpool is getting down to 6 months on his contract. They bought Suarez and sold him for more. They bought Coutinho for more. They did it properly. Don't compare us. What good business have we done on our Van Persie? We 6 months. Aubameyang, Sanchez 6 months. Ozil, we ended up paying him this. We keep doing shit. So stop comparing us to these teams saying.
Can I ask? Did Emery spend?
Emery was the coach.
No, Emery wasn't in charge.
Didn't even have a chance to spend.
So okay, regardless if he's the coach or not, Minsterland or whatever this German professor was, he spent. So you can't say Arsenal have not been given money. They've spent money.
Wait.
We haven't been given money.
Let me land.
Say it right. We haven't been given money. We're spending money that we make.
Regardless, Arsenal bought Pepe.
Installments.
Regardless.
20 up front. And the rest
you bought him. Regardless, you bought Guendouzi.
It hasn't been paid off yet.
You bought Guendouzi. You bought Torreira. You bought Socrates. You bought Leno. You bought all these players.
So Leno, out of the names you just said, Leno's the one that sticks out to me as a success.
So your bought players, if they've not worked out, and I'm being honest here, the Kroenkes can sit on the table with these men and say, you know what? Bought players, big money, hasn't worked out. Gee, I can't keep giving you 100 mils. I can't keep giving you
I'm gonna go
money
mad,
because it's their money, G. Regardless, it's not yours. They are in charge of the club. You lot need to see, unless this Nigerian guy doing 419 buys Arsenal, or next guy buy Arsenal. This is the reality. They will spend on what they bring in.
Yes,
it's simple.
And like I said, once again, what you said is
know
reality,
that,
bro.
I think what Nacy
Nobody
is
doesn't
that,
know that.
what I'm saying is that what you're saying is correct in terms of reality. But I think what Nacy is trying to get at is that stop coming out with certain comments. Like you want to push the club forward, Josh Kroenke. You want to come out in the
exactly, bro.
Interview. This
That's
is what we want to do for
Arsenal. You want to take us forward? Tell your pops to spend money, bro.
Stop doing.
Tell them to spend money, bro.
Exclusive
as it stands,
and
if
saying
you
we
don't,
want to move Arsenal forward,
if you don't invest in us now, we're not moving forward because we're not going to get top 4. We're going to be in the same position.
How many seasons right now has it been?
It's the 4th.
It's going to be in the 4th. It'll be the 5th. As it stands, we're not good enough.
I don't think.
Then all this
Why?
happens. When I go into a game expecting to lose, they call me negative. How can I not be negative when I look at the starting lineup? I look at
we're not good enough.
We're in a new situation because there's Everton have come into the frame. They've got because
we're all united. Drink up, man. Drink up.
So Everton coming to the frame. Other teams are not coming closer. The gap's not closing.
Exactly.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm looking at the bigger picture.
Okay.
It's getting mad. We finished 8th last season, yeah? Could be 10th. I'm not a fool to say, because we've won 3 of the first 4 games. I'm looking at long term, bro. I've seen this time and time again.
Hold on.
The team is not good enough. Period.
Can I ask you?
Period. He's a good coach, bro. That's a good point. Thank you for saying that. He's maximising what he has now.
Yeah, I agree.
And if that is 8th, and a measly FA Cup, and a measly FA Cup, what are our objectives to get into the Champions League? He can't do that with this squad, period.
And what I'm saying is, what's even more frustrating if I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm looking at what clubs like Everton are spending, who don't make Champions League.
Ever.
Who don't do this.
Ever.
But guess what? They've got owners who have money. The owner was actually on the Arsenal board at one stage before he got.
I was just
before
about to say that. And
before he got
who ran him out?
Kroenke. Yeah, Kroenke ran him out.
They're in charge. Dude.
Yeah, Kroenke ran him out.
They're in charge. But if you want to go further back, that stupid woman Brackwell nonsense.
Yeah. They
sold
gave
to
it
the wrong people.
Yeah.
Usmanov was there.
Well, going
But
far
I
back,
think
fine,
once again,
that's
before
so
you wrap
cool.
it up, once again,
Yeah,
I
wrap
think
it up.
their point is again, Josh Kroenke, shut your
mouth.
Don't do no interviews
Don't lie to us.
about how you want to move Arsenal
Bruv,
forward.
this guy
doing this,
looked
this,
into
and
the
this.
camera, looked into my eyes and said, expect big things.
Yes, you.
He said,
No,
expect big
hold on,
things.
I don't know, man. Every business does that, though.
But just shut your mouth.
When it's time for that
No, but
time
what
of
I'm
the
saying
year,
is
and you have to, you know.
And Samson, what happens
Can I just ask
when
you a
you
question?
go to a business
When
and
did
you're
you
not
go to
satisfied
City?
with the customer service?
Okay,
There's a
can I
complaints
just-
procedure,
okay, can I
and this is what we're doing. We're complaining.
Can I just ask Samuel?
really
Can you
simple.
just do the exact same thing that you did with United and just ask if Arsenal signed anyone? I just want to see what everyone says.
Yeah, we're wrapping this up, and you're gonna have the final word, but we're wrapping this up.
No, thanks.
Are you saying a player or sign someone?
Signing any more arrivals from now to the end of the window, October 5th for Arsenal? Yes or no?
Somebody.
Yes or no?
Yeah, somebody.
100%.
Yes or no, Liz?
I hope so. I don't know how. I don't know.
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's a useless question. Are they gonna? Like, I'm just
Somebody.
guessing.
You don't say who
just-
they need.
Not-
Say who they
Just-
need.
I can't. It don't make sense.
Not who they need. Are they gonna get an arrival?
Yeah.
An arrival, yeah. That anyone can get an
Yeah.
arrival.
I don't think so. I'm leaning to no.
That's
No.
It's him.
Yeah,
yeah.
Who?
Alright.
Thomas.
Percy.
Coming.
That's what my part take.
Allow it. I'm joking. But Arsenal will sign someone. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my
But
god.
we don't.
No.
Arteta said
That's why I don't get the
That's why I don't get the club and you're gonna. That means we've panicked and just brought someone in. Who, bro?
Bro, am I in charge?
That's what I'm saying.
And there'll be another error now, or it's
And it takes us back even further. Like, what's the point?
Listen,
It's a joke,
I
fam.
think all our top clubs were in a dire state right now.
Let's just stop calling
Yeah,
Man U
yeah.
and Arsenal top
Yeah,
clubs
yeah,
because
yeah.
top clubs don't behave like
It's
this.
getting silly.
Simple as that.
It's silly.
That's the final word. They don't behave.
Top clubs
Even
do
this
not
Van der
behave
Beek,
like this.
even this Van der Beek, was it not Van der Sar that sorted it all out? The fastest transfer we've done in like 4 or 5
That's
years.
how it's supposed to be, though.
But that's only because somebody else that we know interceded and was involved in the situation. We've never done a transfer that quickly.
Yeah. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna move on to Leeds and Man City. Pep. Let's talk about Pep, man.
Boy,
How much has he spent on defenders?
that's another thing. Anyway,
No. Let's talk about Pep now.
So what? Diaz was what? 60 mil.
Yeah.
Then what was Laporte?
let's
Okay.
we can
Okay,
skip.
okay.
I'll tell you how much. 300 M's
300
On
M's
central defense.
In how long?
on
What
second
period?
on
on
second.
Central,
How
right?
long?
Because
Central.
of
3 years. Shut up.
Hold on, wait.
3 years.
No, ask him what you asked him again because they can't pick up.
Wait, so he's spent 300 million in 3 years.
On just all defenders, left backs, right
think
backs. And stuff.
defenders
Yeah.
is around that
Just in
much.
Oh,
defenders.
left backs and right backs.
Yeah.
as well.
He spent racks on Carl Walker, didn't he? He spent 50 on Carl Walker.
I thought
And then
it was
Mendy.
three- I thought it was
Mendy, he spent
Mendy as
back
well.
around 50. He spent Stones.
On defenders, is
Danilo.
300 M's.
Wait, hold on. How much has he made? Has he made money from...
Forget net.
Yo,
Yeah, we're not
we're
doing
going off topic. I think what I'm trying to get at is there has to come a time, with Pep, because there's a lot of Pep fans. We all respect Pep for what he's done, but shouldn't there come a time where you have to start coaching what you have, or if it's available to you, as we've been talking about funds?
I'll tell you
Should
what's
you just
happening.
keep
I'll
on
tell you what's
spending?
happening.
Nah.
I'll tell you what's happening, right? City, everyone knows they've got the piece. Anytime City come in for a player, what? That's City, yeah? 50. Even if my man's worth 15 now, we know this. Any other club will buy this guy for 15 M's. City, 50, 60. So it's not
But
him.
they're not saying yes to everything, though.
That's
There's
slightly
people they
worse.
pulled out, like
United as well.
Sanchez.
I think
There's bare players that they said no, we're not going to do
But I
it.
think-
Yeah, right.
Go on.
So for me, the coaching, getting the best out of what you've got is difficult. Like
I think we've
Benjamin Mendy, for example, right?
Yeah, no.
How much was he? 50. He was okay. Now he's shaky. Like what can Pep do for this guy?
I think the one thing that City have missed out in terms of signings, as much as they've signed all these defenders and whatnot, they have not solved the Fernandinho role yet. Fernandinho is exiting out, and he's on empty. They're getting 1 year extension, 1 year extension. They haven't filled that role yet, which I think is very important
You don't think,
for how Pep wants to play.
What's that guy?
Rodri.
Rodri.
No.
I like Rodri.
No. I like him, but what I'm saying, not to replace, not your first teamer.
It's hard.
Not to replace Fernandinho. Fine.
If he's there to rotate, if he's there to rotate, fine. But he's not a first teamer.
Who is then? It's not easy to just go out there.
I'm not saying just go out there and do. I'm just saying that's the problem. I think they haven't solved and whatnot. And because they haven't solved that, Fernandinho's in and out of the team as well. Rodri's in there, but Rodri don't really protect the back four as much and whatnot. And I think that's what's exposed them a lot. That's what I think.
I think it's deeper than that because they haven't replaced Vincent Kompany.
Yeah.
They haven't replaced Kompany, and when we was on here, when we did predictions, and someone said Ake, and I went like this, and everyone laughed at me. He didn't even play yesterday.
But they've got another one now.
No, they brought in a 65 million defender. Cool. Laporte, they've missed massive, yeah. But for me, City need a bad boy striker. Bro, Aguero.
More signings?
Bro, no, but listen, Aguero has been injured for a while, yeah? And I don't think he can hit 40 more games. And I don't trust him.
So, Samson, what's your...
I feel like they need a striker.
Here? I think, should we look at Pep in a different light in terms of you're just basically moving like Jose in terms of...
No.
I'm just saying. No. So with Jose was a victim of... You're a checkbook manager. I mean, Nace, you can agree. You say that, right?
Of course.
And we do know Pep has a more appealing style, right? But we can't deny how much Pep has spent.
No, I agree.
And also look at his cycles as well.
I agree.
Look at his cycle. Barcelona, 4 years, bounced. Three. Was it 3?
Yeah, when Jose came,
3 years bounced. Then he went to Bayern.
Yeah.
How many years? 3 years.
Yeah.
Bounced.
Klopp
now he's at City.
This is the longest.
He looks like he's getting to the
end of it.
That cycle where he's on to the next challenge.
I agree that he spent money,
on his name,
but I agree he spent dough. He has spent a lot of money. But I agree with Kevin. You have to put respect on him.
No one's saying we're not respecting him. But what I'm saying is that the facts are there.
I don't get
your cycle is. Listen, as much as you don't like Jose's football or personality or whatever, your cycle is just as similar to Jose. You get to about the 3rd season, Pep,
Can I tell
and
you?
you bounce. But what you do that's different in that the football that you play. It just masks a lot
And
of
the
things.
players he develops, because he does develop players. He does help players go hit another level.
Yeah.
Jose does not do that. He just wants ready-made, come in, it's done, it's sorted.
Oven, yeah.
This is the same guy that wanted to get rid of Martial and put in this Perisic.
Okay. Listen. Yes, as I was saying about City right there, it's hard to be at that level of winning, top level. After a while, even the players, they're going to be like...
But the challenge
how do we stay motivated?
But the challenge is why probably someone was asking that question is now Liverpool have risen to your challenge, City. Can you come back again? That's the challenge right now. Yeah, you were at the top. You came in, Pep, done your thing at the top. Liverpool got to the top, raised you one. Can you now go back there again?
I don't think
that's the challenge. Can they do it?
I think
there's a lot of factors why they can't and maybe why they won't. Maybe like the Aguero thing, it's a big thing. Whether we like it or not, that's a massive thing.
I mean, Sterling played up front.
Yes,
it's no way different.
They've got their best players now are now getting on. So you've got company out. David Silva has gone to another.
I didn't expect them to sign a striker.
Fernandinho.
Yeah, that cycle.
So Aguero. So that's the core, basically, right?
My point is actually,
the core.
So they have to replace it now.
They have to replace it.
Okay, so we're being harsh then if we're saying that why is Pep spending again on Diaz? But he just bought Ake for 40 in the same summer.
Which was,
I think.
I apologise. A mistake.
How? Did you just get that? You apologise.
Yeah, right.
So basically, he spent 100 mil on 2 centre backs this summer.
Buying Ake, I don't know what the thought process was there. Because to me, it's like they bought Ake, seen him in training. Pep's gone to my man like, boss.
Is Otamendi out the door?
It's not.
He's gone to Benfica.
Yeah, then fine. Then they bought Ake. You
Fair
need
enough,
the number.
Yeah, he's like a third choice.
I find it fair enough.
But 40 on that? On the back of
Samson.
In today's money,
You're
how
not
much
listening.
money do
That's
these
exactly-
clubs
that's
make
exactly
that
what I said.
they're mugging us for? They make a lot of money. The
That's
TV
exactly
money
what
goes
I
up
said.
every single year, and they keep acting like the money's not there, but the money's not there.
Any other
You just
club-
said how much did the Glazers or the Arsenal guys take out?
Yeah.
They're taking out a lot of money.
Any other club,
Apart from City.
Yeah, any other club that wanted to buy Ake would not have bought 40. It's just because it's City. It's City.
And United would have to pay for that as well.
Yeah, simple. Certain clubs they have to pay the premium plus more. It's just how it is.
I think that's how it is.
Alright, cool. I mean, quickly, let's just talk about Leeds quickly because they played well against Liverpool, and I reckon they should have won the game yesterday against City. If I'm honest.
Edison made some good saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bielsa, Like what?
You know what about this guy? Yeah, I always thought that why does everyone
respect him?
This
He's
guy
a daddy for them.
Like, oh my God, Bielsa. This. I'm looking at this guy from Leeds in Championship.
No, but he was at Bilbao. He's at
he's had history, right? I can see now because Leeds are playing football and they're stressing teams out. It's not like they're just in there. They're just like having.
But if I can just play devil's advocate here,
you always do that.
Let's not be too hasty.
Hasty on Leeds, of course.
Sheffield United did it last year.
Of course.
So many teams come up.
Of course.
Bro, Ipswich did it when Matty Holland and them man were playing, bruv. Yeah, Muzzy is it. Leicester and that. They'll come up. They'll have a 6th season, maybe make Europe next season.
But it's not just the 6th season, it's what we're seeing in the 90. They're playing.
Bro, the way they played, they were open. I haven't seen. Other than Liverpool, I haven't seen another team push Man City back like that. I haven't seen that.
And Bielsa's coming, and the way he plays, it's electric. It's like, you're right. But Sheffield United had their system. They had their
what I would say as well that hasn't been mentioned is everyone's talking about Bielsa and Leeds in terms of them, the way they opened up City. But the way they work hard off the ball, is
the fullbacks were tight. They were shattered.
The fitness that they've got to win the ball back quickly and whatnot. That's what allows them to do what they do. Do you know what I'm saying?
What I've heard is that their fitness is crazy.
Yeah.
Basically. So
that's the first thing.
A lot of teams you press for 50, 60 and tire off and then get opened. Leeds are pressing it for 90, baby. 95. You get me? So
I mean. Yeah, we'll leave it as that. Champions League draws came out. The draw came out. Europa League draw came out. We'll talk about it next week. But yeah, this was episode 50. Guys,
I'm sweating, bro. But
once again,
spend the money, Woodward, blood.
It was a good one.
Spend the money, Arsenal.
It was a good one. I mean,
Got to get some good venting out there.
Arteta, bring back in Ozil, man. Just
don't.
Edit it out.
We'll leave it on that.
You guys want to bring back Ozil at this stage?
We'll leave it on
You're
that.
not joking me.